stole my soup. I saw it again.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if they stole it.
All right, live stream is up, guys. Guys, ladies, please. Time for class. We actually, have to learn and stuff. Did you get the link? Did you get the link, Kapsa?
No. Oh, do you want me to post the link?
Can you please go to the YouTube channel and do so?
But let me talk with, let me talk.
Do you ever see that?
What is the WhatsApp? Then we have WhatsApp?
Yeah, good. Your address is
I don't even know. So what page are you in? No, on the.
Oh. Well, yeah, I was gonna say after, what subject? I think we were talking about.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi wa ba'd. So this is the last class we'll have in Ramadan. Next week, we won't have class because we'll be in the last 10 days and everybody will be getting ready. And so we need to talk about the last 10 days of Ramadan and what goes on Eid and things like that, right? Did anybody attend the khutbah at ICBA today?
Yes, I heard it.
You saw it online?
Yeah.
How was the audio?
It was good.
Okay,
It was good.
so I'm going to repeat some of the stuff here.
What page are you on?
I'm not on a page. Just pay attention to me. First thing is, the month of Ramadan is a month full of blessings and full of opportunities for us. Sometimes, when we get towards the middle or the end of Ramadan, some people feel discouraged because maybe I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have. Maybe I didn't get to my goals. And people start feeling discouraged or they start giving up. Don't give up, because the best part of Ramadan is the end of it. The last 10 days are the best part. So if you went through the first part of Ramadan, you weren't in good shape or you weren't where you needed to be with your deen, you can recalibrate yourself and refocus and push forward in the last 10 days. The last 10 days, as we know, has the Laylatul Qadr, the night of power. And that one night is better than 1,000 months. 1,000 months is what, like 83 years? So it's better than a lifetime, that one night. So make it your goal to worship Allah on the nights where Laylatul Qadr is possible, which are the odd nights in the last 10. To make it simple, that'll be Monday night after Maghrib until Fajr. From Maghrib until Fajr. All right, Monday night.
This Monday?
Yes. That's how quickly this month has gone by. Yes. Monday is the 21st, Wednesday is the 23rd, and next Friday is the 25th. Then Sunday is the 27th, and Tuesday will be the 29th. So those are the 5 odd nights. If you didn't write them down last week, you should write them down so that you know which days to focus on, especially. So don't get discouraged. Keep pushing forward. That's the first thing. Second thing is Ramadan.
About that, when you say that, the last 10 nights, right? Those are the nights we stay at in the last year, right? But my question is, does it still count if you leave in the morning to go to work? Or do you have to stay in the masjid the entirety of that day, of the 10?
It depends on what your intention is. So, Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to make intention to do etikaf for 10 days straight. If somebody makes intention to do it just for 10 days, that in that way, then you don't leave.
You don't?
You don't leave to go to work. You don't leave for anything except something that's like an emergency, meaning nobody brings you food, so you need to go out to the market, get some food, and come back without really talking to anybody. Now, if you want to make etikaf only at night, then that's your intention, that I'm only making it at night, and then you just stay in the nights, and it's basically 10 nights of etikaf, not 10 full 24-hour days.
Right, yeah.
So then you can go and leave. But if somebody wanted to do the 10-day etikaf, then they won't leave the masjid. And there's different intentions. If your intention is just to stay in the masjid, then you can leave in the middle and go to Wawa's and grab a cup of coffee. But if your intention is for itikaf for the night, then you don't leave.
So last year and the year before, for the last 2 years, I've been doing it, but I did not know until I noticed that Bashir never leaves. But I leave in the morning, but it was so in my head, it was only Maghrib to Fajr, and then the men, mashallah, after Fajr, they talk. And then you get to listen to, I don't know what the word is, what he's doing, but he's reading, not that he's reading from Quran or Sunnah, but he's talking about it. And it's so great, but,
Maybe. I don't know what the topic is you're talking about.
Yeah, maybe this is another one, it's a different topic every day, but it's so amazing. And then, but I did not know that it's 24 hours, but it still counts.
Again, depends on your intention. If your intention is just for the night, then during that night, but if it's for etikaf, then during that night, you don't leave. Now, if your intention is not for etikaf, it's just to stay in the masjid as much as possible for, waiting for tahajjud and stuff like that, then you can leave and go grab a cup of coffee at Wawa's.
Is there a reward for it?
For Wawa's?
No, for staying even though.
He's mad at me. Why is he always mad at me?
No, she means like, for to like stay there for a while and, I mean, maybe not do it to come, but like.
Of course there's a reward. Anything you do for the sake of Allah that is from the sunnah, there's a reward for it. As long as you're not making stuff up. But whatever you're doing, staying in the masjid, but again, with staying in the masjid, you're reading Quran. You're not just scrolling through your social media, right? You're reading Quran, you're trying to study something, or you're trying to make extra prayers, making supplications. So there's always reward in that. Now, that's not restricted to the masjid. All eyes on me, please. That's not restricted to the masjid. If for some reason you can't get to the masjid, that doesn't mean you can't worship. You worship at home. Same way. You stay up, you can read Quran, you can pray, you can make dua, you can stay up the whole night doing that, and that's fine too. Right? So just because you can't come to the masjid doesn't mean you should feel that you're deprived from that.
But it would not be called itikaf.
It wouldn't be called etikaf, but you're still going to get some reward. It would still be qiyam, staying up the night, right? So, there's that. And even if somebody who doesn't fast because of some medical reason, they're not able to fast or anything like that, they can still partake in all the other parts of etikaf, of Ramadan, right? I know some people kind of just give up on everything just because they can't fast. If you have a medical condition, you can't fast, but you can still read Quran, you can still make dua, you can still participate in the other aspects and acts of worship in Ramadan, and you'll be rewarded. Anything that you do good in Ramadan, you'll be rewarded in multitude for it.
When you're on your menses, can you still fast and account?
No,
I know that we talked about you can't pray, but I was wondering.
no. Even if it hits in the middle, even if it hits 10 minutes before iftar, it doesn't count.
That is so unfair.
Well,
You get the reward for the fast that you did, but you will have to make it up.
you still have to make
But
it
it's
up.
not like the whole thing is gone, you get rewarded.
Well, at least y'all get a break. We have to fast 30 straight days.
Some women have to break 30 days.
So, okay. So Laylatul Qadr we talked about. So definitely try and make a schedule that you're worshiping Allah during those nights at least. All right. What else? We talked about Laylatul Qadr. We talked about Ramadan. A lot of the masajid will be doing what's called a Khatm al-Quran. What that means is during the Taraweeh prayers, they've been reading from the beginning of the Quran. Now they're getting towards the end. You can drink your water. And when they finish the Quran, they usually announce it in the community that we'll finish. A lot of places are finishing Sunday night, from what I understand.
Somebody told me the Tarawih, like.
Can you hang out 1 second so I can finish my thought?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just hold on to that, please. So they'll announce it that there'll be a Khatm al-Quran, means the finishing of the Quran. And usually after that, they'll make, a longer dua as well in it. So that's something that you may want to partake in. But just know that the masjid will be super crowded on that night too. So get there early. Yes, your question.
I was wondering, and, because it's a struggle for me to read the Quran in Arabic, which I really can't do. Like, I can read a little bit of it,
Mhm.
but, mostly I either have to go with the transliteration or the English.
Mhm.
And I'm told that's okay, but also, I was told we get credit for Tawheed as if we read it, or,
But you'll get, so listening to the Quran is rewardable too, right?
Yeah.
So even if you're listening during prayer, which is a tarawih, right? Or you just have it that you're listening into it in your ears on your phone or whatever, you still get reward for it, right? And maybe you don't even understand it, but you still get rewarded for it.
I like to listen to it just for the good peaceful feeling that I get, even if I don't understand it.
And one strategy is like if you want to read the page in English and then listen to it in Arabic, and kind of you start picking up on like, okay, well, this is the theme of it, this is where it's going, and you'll start understanding the basic words. Basic words you probably understand anyways. Like, it's talking about Jannah, or it's talking about Jahannam, it's talking about Nar, which is fire. You'll start understanding these basic words, and you'll start understanding the meaning of the Quran as well.
I want to try to pick out the different names of Allah, how many times they're mentioned.
Yeah,
That's,
mashallah.
that's something
So,
nice.
so yes, there is definitely a reward for listening to the Quran. One of the things in Ramadan, lessons of Ramadan, is sabr too, right? Patience. I mentioned that in the khutbah today because there's been so many fights and arguments in ICVA this year. Oh my God, it's been crazy. It's just the people. People are just wiling out. Like with the security, with the parking, I didn't get enough food. Don't turn on the fan. Like it's crazy. Oh, it's been crazy. Yeah, MCCs, there's not a lot of people either.
I'm so scared of causing trouble. I'm like, don't look at me, don't look at me.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, it's part of it because everybody's on edge. People are tired, haven't eaten well, and now we're getting towards the end, so it's even more. And just
Plus it was so cold and rainy and dark.
yeah, but I mean, we also have to understand that arguing and fighting, especially in the month of Ramadan, is just not worth it. It's like you're just losing your rewards, and you're just losing your rewards for it. I mentioned the hadith today.
I feel like you get a much better response from people if I just assume they mean good, even if they don't.
I mentioned the hadith today that Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that I guarantee a house on the edge, on the outskirts of paradise for the person who gives up arguing even though he knows he's right.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And I guarantee a house in the middle of Jannah, in the middle of paradise, for the one who gives up lying, even if it's just as a joke. And I guarantee a house in the highest part of paradise to the one who has excellent manners. Sometimes we forget about the excellent manners part, and we learn a little bit about the deen, and we start becoming rough, and you can get all three. But
I can understand the middle one. Say that again.
somebody who gives up lying, they don't lie.
They don't like. I don't
They always speak the truth.
Knowingly, or like what if you unknowingly, like what if it just?
But if you don't know something, that's not counted against you. But somebody gives up lying, even though if they're telling a
But
joke.
they have to be alive to give it up. So the person who doesn't lie, you don't count.
Yeah, I mean, somebody who doesn't lie, that's fine.
No, but he's talking about the lie. Her.
Who gives up means does not lie in their speech.
Like, I mean, maybe just like make an effort to be truthful, even if it's joking. Like,
Just be truthful in everything. It's not worth lying.
I always feel weird whenever somebody makes like an off-color joke. I'm like,
Yeah, your face sounded too, my face sounded too. But I don't get it.
All right, so we talked about Laylatul Qadr. We talked about the last 10 nights. Zakatul Fitr. Does anybody remember what Zakatul Fitr is?
it's your, yeah, perfect. Don't look at me.
Nobody's looking at you, can just answer the question. You're getting there.
Here's the card for 50.
Okay, so Zakatul Fitr is the zakat we must give before the day of Eid. And it's equal to, in the time of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they used to give about 3 kilos of food stuff, whether it's dates or barley, whatever type of food they have, and they would give that to the needy families. It must be given before the Eid prayer. And it should be given by the head of the household on behalf of everybody in the house. Or if you have kids that earn, they can give it on their own as well. If you go to ICVA, I think they've calculated it at $14. I kind of disagree in the way they give this Zakat al-Fitr, but it is what it is. I usually, and I think I announced this last year, I have a project in Pakistan where we give it as food as it was intended to be given.
Oh, we can do it through you.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
How much did I charge last year? Like $5?
Yeah. It was like, no, the year before, I think
It was at
it
5
was more.
$5 for what?
for the Zakat al-Fitr because it's cheaper there to give it if you want to give it in Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yeah,
It's only $5.
yeah, food is cheaper there.
Because this is better. This is the son of the way they do it. If it's not the son of what you're doing.
Give food
Ridiculousness.
Yeah, 2024, it was $6 per. So,
So let's say 7, because I haven't gotten the exact calculation yet. And if that comes out to be more by $1, then we'll just give that to the poor people in as well. All right. So $7 per person in your household. If you want to, you can just give it to me. By when? By Wednesday.
this was.
You're about. Yeah. No, you know what? I'll give you a whole week. By next Friday. By next Friday, get it to me. So that way I
We're not
can.
gonna have class next Friday.
We're not gonna have a class next Friday. You can
How do we get-
cash app it to me. You want to give me cash? I'll pick it up from you. Zelle.
Somewhere and just hand it to you?
Yeah, you can. You can just hand it to me
But you can get more than me.
if you like. Yes.
But it's okay, you said for each person in the household, but if you're the only Muslim in the household. it's-
Yes. It's only for Muslims in your household. Yes.
But you can give it for a deceased family member, right?
That's Muslim. Yes.
Yeah, that's a.
Yes. Yes. You can. You can. but it's not necessary to.
So does it benefit them?
Yeah, any charity you give on behalf of somebody who's dead will benefit them, inshallah. So even, if somebody has a family, their children, each person would get zakat al-fitr. Some of the companions used to give zakat al-fitr if they were expecting a child, even on that child's behalf as well.
I would love to have a class, this is just like, where you just sit there for an hour and say everything Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, or what did just say everything Allah said, just for a whole hour of just that, and I'm gonna record it, and then they play it and loop in my house. I would just like, if I could have a gift, if you were giving gifts to everybody, right, that would be my gift.
Well,
I don't want that, though.
1 hour is definitely not enough.
I want to come and just listen to
About
that.
zakat, so
Listen to
say you're giving something like a certain dollar amount to a family every day, does that all count as zakat al-fitr, or no, it has to be closer to eating?
It's so zakat al-fitr has a certain way it's distributed and a certain intention with it, right? So if you have that intention, you're giving it, then you should be good. But again, zakat al-fitr at the time of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was given in food. It wasn't given in money. So to give it in money seems kind of, and a lot of scholars say, there's a split opinion on it. I tend to, as you probably have picked up, be a little bit more conservative on it. I like to give it as food because that's what was done in the Prophet's time, and there is a benefit to that as well. You give somebody $15. I mean, no, it's not that it doesn't seem even like a lot of money. But if you give them like a bag of rice, it's like, okay, yeah, this is something I can sustain my
So it's
family on.
supposed to be grocery style, not like I cook something and take it.
Yeah, just food stuff. Yeah,
That-
dry food.
Did you go, that's exactly what you're saying. Like, was it a class that you went over this? Because I know this.
I probably said it last
I
year,
said it last year.
and I probably said it the year before.
I was gonna say.
But it's like, how do you determine the person is worthy of your zakat?
Anybody who you feel is poor, who doesn't have enough to sustain themselves,
But it has to be a Muslim.
it has to be a Muslim. It has to go to a Muslim. Yes,
Because zakat always goes to Muslim. right?
Zakat always goes
Otherwise
to-
you can give to anyone.
yes.
Yeah, it's the same as zakat al-mal. When we went over the ones of zakat al-mal.
But we did have a lesson where you said that the gift to the family was higher in reward.
Yeah.
Was that last class?
That was a
I
while
think it was
ago.
a couple of classes ago when we were doing zakat. You did say that, the people that you're not responsible for, but they're closer to you, like your
Yeah.
family, so it's more rewardable for you to give it to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, but they have to be Muslim.
Well, yeah,
You didn't say that part.
no,
Zakat always goes to a Muslim.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Sadaqah, no.
Sadaqah you can give to anybody, but zakat, the yearly zakat or zakat al-fitr has to go to a Muslim, unless some scholars say that if somebody is coming close to accepting Islam and you feel that your gift will bring them closer, then yes, you can give them something. But best to just stick to giving to Muslims. There's enough people who need it.
So I guess what would be considered poor, like poor? Like what would, I don't know how to.
I honestly don't get into really, if somebody is accepting it, I assume that they're poor.
I would just like.
I'm not gonna go and really,
Do they look like they're struggling?
if somebody's asking, I mean, I'm not an organization where I can
I mean,
determine and look at people's bank records and say like, hey, is this person needy or not? But in the people who I give to in Pakistan, that we know.
Okay.
Those families we know because we have people in those areas. They're known people, right? So, but in general, if you're giving your zakat, your annual zakat, it's probably better to give it to somebody who knows how to distribute the zakat properly, or somebody who you know needs it with your own hand.
I have a friend whose family, her parents live in Palestine, in the West Bank. They certainly would qualify.
There you go. So there's a place for you to give zakat as well.
And you know it's going to them because she has the means to get.
Inshallah, that's good.
So you said by next Friday, just.
Just next Friday, please, by next Friday. I'll put a message in the group as well.
And put the cash app as well.
I really don't use Cash App.
Oh,
I'll put, is that all you have? You don't have Zelle?
I don't even know what Zelle is.
It's connected to your bank.
Connected to your bank.
Yes, it is. Which bank do you
I
have?
don't have, I have a little local credit union.
Yeah, they probably have it too.
Credit unions have it, and mine does.
I have called Federal Credit. It's only in Richmond.
I like, it has it, because I had that too. It
You
had
have called Federal?
Mhm.
Oh, it has it?
Yeah.
So you really can't take it to Cash App though. It's-
I can,
Okay.
I guess.
I'll send you a cash right now.
A Capash? I definitely don't have that. I definitely don't have that. All right. We need to talk about Eid. Eid is obviously the day after Ramadan has finished. The purpose of the celebration is called Eid al-Fitr, the Eid of breaking the fast, right? Fitr is the same root word as iftar, when we break our fast. So when Ramadan is finished, we're done fasting. It's to celebrate our fasting in Ramadan, that it's over now, and we're celebrating that. So, iftar, when we eat iftar,
It's the same root as.
Fitr, Eid al-Fitr, yes. So,
That makes sense.
right? So on Eid al-Fitr, the day starts with the Eid prayer. All the area masajid will be announcing where they're having the Eid prayer and what times. It is important for us to all to go to Eid prayer, even if, because Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam even mentioned the women who are not normally praying because of their cycle, that they should still come out to the Eid prayer. And if they can't pray, they stay away from the prayer area, they stay towards the back, but they at least participate in the dua and participate in being with the congregation of Muslims. Who's that? Okay. So that's how the day starts, with the Eid prayer. It is recommended to wear clean clothes, make ghusl in the morning, wear clean clothes, and eat something sweet like dates before you go out to the Eid prayer. And there'll probably be some type of Eid parties and stuff like that hosted by the masajid. So look out for that. Participate in it. Go somewhere. Have fun. Make it something fun for yourself. If you have kids, make it something fun for the kids. Because we tell the kids they can't celebrate Christmas and Easter, so we should at least give them, stuff and something fun on this holiday. Rashida's nodding. He's like, yeah, Mom, you better give me a gift. Yeah, she's not listening.
I'm trying to figure out why your name's not coming up.
Oh, okay. We'll figure it out later. Listen to class now. We'll figure all that out. And what else? What else am I missing about Eid? The Eid prayer is a little bit different than the regular prayer. It's still 2 rakahs. At the beginning, the Imam will say Allahu Akbar 7 times extra. So you know how we just say Allahu Akbar and then they start Surah Al-Fatiha. He'll say Allahu Akbar 7 times extra. Then proceed to pray the first rakah. When he stands up for the second rakah, he'll say Allahu Akbar 5 times more than as well. So don't get confused and just usually they may say it at the beginning. Sometimes bunches don't, but there's that. After the prayer is a khutbah, which is different than Jummah. Why? Because Jummah, you have the khutbah first and then the prayer. So there's a khutbah. It should be a short khutbah. I wish people would give shorter ones, and a dua. So participate in that as well. A lot of people get up to leave because it's not mandatory, but if you made it all the way out there, you might as well listen and take part in the dua, which is, usually an elongated and special dua as well. If Eid falls on Jummah, it is not obligatory on them. Jummah is only obligatory on men anyways, but it's not obligatory for them to pray Jummah prayer and attend a khutbah if they've attended the khutbah for Eid.
That's interesting.
I mean, it's an exception because you went out, you intended a khutbah, now you go back home and attend another khutbah. It would be burdensome for people because remember, people used to have to travel a long way to get to the masjid, anyways. So that's something. But you still have to pray Zohar, but you just don't have to attend Jummah. What else?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the Sunday that we have to be outside?
The Eid prayer should be held outside. Yes,
So are we going outside or are we going to,
I think
convention center?
ICVA is having it in the Raceway.
Raceway is inside.
Yeah, it's inside.
So where do we go to do it outside?
I don't know that anywhere in this area. Do they do it outside?
They do, they have a big lot that's grass.
They do it outside? Oh, you're the one that's MCC, is it MCC
No,
or
it must be
MCO?
low.
MCC does it outside.
MCC
I
does?
was there last
I'll-
year, it wasn't outside.
Might have been.
It might have been.
Because I saw you guys last year.
No, it might have been the ground was soggy, but they've done it outside a few times.
The food was outside.
Yeah, the second one is outside. Yeah,
Oh, right, because the first one is inside.
the first one is inside for the volunteers,
Yeah.
and that's a smaller one usually. But the second one they do it out in the field. Now I don't know exactly what they're doing. I'm sure they'll put it out there. But yeah, that is a good point. It should be outside. Unfortunately, Virginia weather is such that it rains so much that it'll get kind of might snow.
Right.
Right. All right. Anything else for Eid? So we're wrapping up. Are we having an NBRS Eid party?
Yeah.
Okay. When is Eid? Eid is the 20th, right? Do you want to do it the following week?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna be in town.
Okay,
You
so,
want soup to take home?
Sure. Just keep it up, Abdullah. Oh, thank you. Okay.
I know some people having some Eid parties.
Okay. So you're not going to be here on the 27th?
I'm gonna be out of the country,
Where are you going?
far away. I don't share where I travel, I
That's
don't.
fair.
It's a.
Okay.
what day is Eid usually happen?
Most likely.
The 20th. When are you going to be back?
I'll be back 2 weeks after that.
Oh, that's too long.
But we can't, wait, the 27th, hold on, maybe I'm not. That's the following week. I lied, I'm leaving on April 9th.
Okay. So why are you bugging?
I don't know why, you know why? Because I know I am going to.
That's not even like.
Work during the day. So I think I mixed it.
But you'll be able. So 27th is good.
27th is perfect.
Okay. NBRS Eid party. We'll have to work on it
At a park, outside.
at a park outside. Sister is just saying, so we'll do it at a park outside.
I'm gonna bring the.
Your bug spray.
You bring your own books for
And do you guys want to bring like non-Muslim family members too?
Yeah, everyone.
Bring your non-Muslim family members. Let them participate in Eid. Yeah.
So we think Eid is on the 20th, we're thinking.
Yeah.
But that's the Eid when we go prayer, right?
Yeah. Do you really
Okay,
think it's gonna be on the 20th this year?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think so, but I'm just going with y'all.
I'm sick.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the 20th.
You're pretty sure? Okay. So that's cool. So the
Because some people started fasting on that Friday.
But Eid'll.
On Thursday. They started on Thursday. But their Eid will be, so if they'll be Eid, if Eid for them is Friday, then they'll have 29 days, we'll have 30 days.
And that's okay. I don't know why it's not.
No. Can't be. It won't. I think it'll be the 20th.
It was supposed to be Monday the 23rd, but the doctor I wanted, he was open on Friday, so I was like, yeah, let me get that.
So your
I thought it was gonna be.
your operation's on the 20th.
It's on Friday, 9 a.m. Right when the first prayer is.
No, the first prayers are usually 7, by the way.
Oh, is it? Well, I can't. I still-
Yeah, you still can because you got to get
I
there
have pre-op.
or pre-op stuff. But where? You're at Chippenham, right?
I'm actually ready. No, I'm in like the doctor's office.
Oh, okay. Is it near ICVA?
Yeah, kind of.
You actually probably could just pray at 7 a.m. and go.
I have to be there at 8:15, so.
You could just pray and go at 7 a.m. one if they have one at 7.
Right?
Well, I mean,
My doctor is Dr. E, so I'm gonna make a joke when I see him. I'm like, hey, Dr. E. He's not Muslim though, which is great.
that is crazy.
He's from Lebanon.
Oh, okay. He's a Lebanese Christian. Well, they.
He's Druze.
Ooh, that's interesting.
They're both. They're both.
All right, let me get off the live chat. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك واشهد ان لا اله الا انت استغفرك واتوب اليك.